Now playing the Hook and Bridge podcast.
I fucking love Kesha. I'm telling you, I'm the worst person to have a podcast. I can barely speak.
Oh my god, I love Green Day!
All right, everybody, welcome to the Hook and Bridge podcast, episode number 12. Taylor, it's a huge day today. I promised myself.
Yes, it is a huge day.
I promised I wouldn't get starstruck, but I'm a little starstruck here. We have a legendary guy on the show today. The host of the SDR show, co-host, I guess, of the SDR show.
I would say co-host is fair, even though, yeah, it is co-host, but really host.
Yeah. You're
just
also
like co-owner of Gas Digital, but really.
Yeah. You're also the co-host of the Good Sugar podcast. You're a breakdancing legend. You've been on several things throughout the years. So without further ado, welcome to the show, everybody, Mr. Ralph Sutton.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you so much. I'm in my home relaxing. As you see behind me, there's some cameras over there. I'm working on a new setup for a mobile studio. The whole thing wired through this. Look at the back of this. Look at this fucking thing. It's got 3 HDMIs and it all can be mobile and it works off cellular. Crazy.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always like to be ahead of technology. So I spent the last 2 weeks trying to figure this thing out. And now we're going to try it from my living room. In about 2 weeks, we're going to do a porn star Twister episode.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I'll disclose here. I am not subscribed to Gas Digital currently.
That's fine. I don't mind.
But I listen to all of your guys' shows, yours and Legion of Skanks, and a couple other smaller shows that you guys have on iTunes. You know what I mean? Every week. Haven't missed an episode of yours in, I guess, 3 or 4 years now.
Wow. Well, thank you very much. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, man. And one of my biggest questions for you, and I know Taylor has a good follow-up question to this, but how do you go about getting such amazing music people on your show? Like,
well, first of all, it ain't easy. Let's start with that. You know, it is not easy. It is I have it's a combination of, you know, I did radio for a long time. So I have some radio people that I go to that I'm still friends with and some bands that I'm still friends with. Like in the beginning, all the guests were friends of the show, of my radio show. Every guest was they would come and do the radio. I was doing both at the same time. So I was like, hey, you come and do the radio show, hang out and do the podcast. That was how I started in the beginning. Now it's a mixture of reaching out on social media. That's how we got Papa Roach, by the way. Papa Roach their publicist turned us down. But I know Jacoby, and I said, just fucking come on the show, dude. You know, so we went around the publicist, which is never a good idea, but they were in New York. It's like, how often is that going to happen?
right.
They're in New York on a Wednesday and we're free. So we went around the publicist. But I have 3 or 4 people that help book. They only get paid when they book somebody. I am constantly looking at tour schedules and updated like Instagrams of all the bands that I want and I follow. And very often you just find out like someone took a picture, they're in New York. I'm like, oh shit, let's get them. They're in New York. Like a band that I love. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I just saw her getting back together. Like they just posted. So I DM'd the singer. I'm still friends. I'm like, dude, come on my fucking show. I haven't heard back yet. He hasn't read it yet, but you know, so when that happens, that's how. So it's never easy. Like right now, we're booked till the end of September, except for one date. And I'm trying so hard to fill that date right now, which is August 24th, is a Wednesday. And there's like 10 maybes in the air, ranging from some band I don't give a fuck about to a maybe from Bill Murray, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
you know, you don't know what's going to happen. I've had so many amazing maybes. We had John Cena maybe, Seth Rogen maybe, you know, where we're going back and forth with their publicists and last minute it doesn't happen. But then sometimes like with Mark Cuban, I got an email at like 9 p.m. from him. I'm like, there's no way this is fucking real. But it was Mark Cuban at Gmail. I'm like, oh, maybe it's fucking real. So I said, yeah, okay. And he's coming tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm like, fine, I'll be there. We'll do it. So you never know where it's going to come from, is my long-winded answer.
That's incredible.
That is incredible.
Go
And
ahead,
also now,
Taylor.
thankfully, because the show is doing well, it's in the top 100 of its respective category. So that makes it easier. Then you start having people reach out to you sometimes.
Right.
So it's a comedy. And then also 90% of the time it's people I don't really want on the show. And you got to say, we don't have room. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I mean, we're number one in our category. I mean, I had to stretch that niche down to like making us the only podcast, but we're number one in something. So.
Yeah, we are number one.
That is it's all good. It's all good. Look, to me, it really, I don't care. I tell people always, I don't give a fuck about numbers. Numbers are stupid. I don't look at the charts. I think the dumbest thing you could do is obsess over where you are. Just worry about putting out a fun episode.
Yeah.
That's all that fucking matters. Yeah.
So Taylor,
I've been saying, just have fun.
Yeah, just enjoy it. And if you're in it for the money, get out. That's what I tell I get so many people that ask me, and first of all, just start your fucking podcast, number one. Number two, enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, stop. Other than that, what the fuck do I know? People always ask me for advice on podcasts, and I'm like, just because I like it or don't like it doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean anything. Some of the top podcasts in the world, I don't enjoy. So what does that mean?
Go ahead, Taylor. I know you had a question that I found very interesting yesterday.
I have 3 of them that could follow up.
A hat trick of questions. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So what question do you think was the... All right, hang on. Let's see. Okay. I do have one about you having a large fan base. So how do you still find yourself growing and learning with so many fans watching your every movement?
I mean, I use this as a perfect example right here. As I said at the top of the show, I am constantly trying to improve. Constantly. I still listen back to my show every week. I listen back. I'm my own worst fucking critic.
Yep.
So you should never be happy. I've used this story a lot, but there's a comedian, Jim Norton, right? That you might know. And he has a very popular podcast called Chip Chipperson, right? And when it launched, it exploded. And there was like a YouTube video that had like 100,000 views, and he was killing it, right? And he still is. But at the time, when it first started, he was killing it. And I went to do the show. And before the show, he's not in character yet. I was like, Jim, congrats, man. Fucking, I see this show's doing great. Congratulations. And he goes, I don't fucking know. Joe Rogan gets 9 million views. What's 100,000? So it's all about perspective. You should never be happy. If we're number 70 in comedy right now, why aren't we 50? And if you're 50, why aren't you 30? You could always argue that. So you should enjoy it, but never be don't rest on your laurels. That's what I feel.
Right.
What's funny is this past Wednesday, which was maybe the wildest episode we've done in years. I don't want to get into it too much, but there was a moment. It was the butthole beauty battle, me versus Jay, who was a nicer asshole, right? And I lost. And the punishment was supposed to be originally that I was going to have to kiss a gay male porn star's butt cheek, right? But for whatever reason, that wasn't, without getting into details, that couldn't happen that night. So the porn star chick that was in there was going to, I was told, whip me with my pants down, right? Okay. She brought a toy butt plug, had lubed it up. I was unaware.
Oh my God.
And shoved it without my consent up my ass, right? It hurt. There's a look on my face. You go to my Instagram, there's one picture of me where I said it was the day my heart sank. Like you just see, I was stunned, right? That episode now is going crazy viral. I mentioned on that show that I've only been hit on by gay men twice in my life. My DMs are filled right now with dudes that want to tell me they want to fuck me, which I didn't know that many gay men watch my shows. So I'm very happy about it. So just, you're just always trying to do more. Always try and never be happy. That's what story of my life. And not necessarily not be happy. Never be satisfied. Happy is the wrong word. Because the happiest time I am every week is the hour I'm doing the show. For sure.
Speaking of viral parts of your show. A part of your show keeps popping up every time I'm on YouTube, and you guys have talked about it a lot recently as well. The episode where Jay and Sebastian Bach got into it.
Yeah.
After that, you had Rob Halford on, and there was some discussion on doing a roast of Rob
Right.
Halford. Is that
So
still
we
in the works?
We started planning it, but the problem at the time was it was still COVID and they were still gun shy. And then a lot of priest shit got pushed back.
Right.
So my thought is probably before the end of the year, I'm going to pick it up again. I'm going to reach out to Rob and see if we can do it. It was perfect timing at that point because it was the 50th anniversary of Priest and the 40th anniversary of Priest. And like all the stars were aligned, but then the world didn't agree with us because the universe didn't reopen. And so we couldn't do it. But now that Zach Wilde is on the network, he would be great as a roaster. You know, I think that we can make it an incredible event. So my thought is I actually have it in my calendar to follow up with them in September to see if we can start, because we had started, but then it was just like, what are we doing here? We're not going to do it in a COVID environment. That's not going to be fun. Right. So we'll see if we can. I would like to try and make that happen next year for sure.
That's awesome, man. I'm real excited for that.
And if Sebastian had any fucking balls, he would come on as a roaster, but he would never do it. He would never fucking do it. I said to Jay and Shannon, our producer, before the show started, this will not make an hour. Something's going to happen that will piss off Sebastian. I know him well enough to know that.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it happened in fucking 8 minutes, but it happened in 8 minutes.
Oh, man. One of my favorite clips, man. I watch it all the time. I tell people about it all the time.
Oh, it's crazy. It was fucking crazy. And also us trying to pretend that we didn't know he was trying to leave the show. Like, oh, there must be something wrong with his camera. Like, no, we all know what's going on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I love that clip. I was going to use that once in a while for a drop where Sebastian goes, I hear you loud and clear, man.
Yeah, I love it.
I just want to use it as a drop on the show every now and then.
Speaking of Big J Okerson, what's Big J like in real life? You know, as a
really one
fan?
of the nicest guys in the world. You know, really like the funny thing about all these things, as crass and ridiculous as he is, when something like that happens, it sits with him. To this day, it upsets him that his childhood hero doesn't like him. You know, he actually, amazingly, Sebastian never unfriended me on Facebook. I don't know why he didn't.
Oh, wow.
But maybe just, I don't know. Who knows? But
maybe he doesn't know how to do it.
Very possible. But to me, Jay, it always amazes me because he's such a crass, ridiculous comic. But he really is like one of the nicest guys on the planet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know when I started doing this show, I'm a huge Bonfire fan, and he kept talking about wanting to do like a music show on Sirius XM, and that was kind of part of the inspiration for getting into this show. But then your show was like the major inspiration. Being a fan, I was like, I want to do something similar, but a little more network friendly, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, having Jay on will make it not network friendly. I mean, literally, one day I always say I want to do this. I want to push together all the messages from Jay that say, let's get a fucking whore in this week. That's all he ever sends me. Never, hey, any cool bands we could talk to. It's always, let's get a girl. Like this week we have Rob Dukes, who was the singer of Exodus, and now he has a new band. And he's coming in, and he's also a huge fan of Jay. And you'd think that would be enough. I was like, Jay, look, the guy was in Exodus. He's got a new band with a couple of guys from some other big bands, whatever, like a super group. We could fill an hour easy. We'll do something. He's like, oh, we got to get a fucking whore in. It's like, oh, come on, Jay, dial it back.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How about Shiprock? Are you still working on that?
So I hosted it for 11 years. And I had this conversation with them. When I started it, I was 39. And then I did it till I was 50. Right. And I felt at this point, sorry, I'm getting over a cold.
Oh,
I am no longer doing it for the love of the game. I'm doing it out of a sense of obligation. I felt there's some 20 fucking year old kid somewhere that has a rock show that would give his life to host that event.
Right.
And I'm doing it because I've been on 10 years while I've been here. I just do it. And also, they did a couple of things, and I don't mind being honest. They were kind of shitty to me with money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jay and I are, I'm not say best friends, but very good friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not think Jay's going to tell me that they're paying him 3 times what they're paying me,
Yeah.
right? For working a third of the amount of time, because I was on stage once. One day I counted, I was on stage for 11 hours because
That's insane.
hosting thing to thing to
That's
thing,
crazy.
you know, and they're paying him triple. Like, do you not think he's going to tell me? So that really bothered me too. So after I did 10 of them over 11 years because they skipped a year. I decided to not go that one year. And for those 2 reasons, had they came back and said, all right, we're going to give you triple or more than what you used to, you know, we realize your worth, blah, 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 maybe I would have stayed. But, you know, that I decided to step down. And I just don't think I enjoyed it as much. I'm fucking tired. I'm 52. I don't need to be up till 5 a.m. every night. You know, it is what it is.
Okay, Taylor, I know you've got something you want to say over there, so I'll let you jump in here too.
Why do you just assume I have something to say? I was just enjoying the conversation. All of my questions have been answered within the conversation.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
quick.
so yeah.
Sorry, I'm such a blabber, Taylor. Jesus.
No, I love it. I love it. I love hearing people talk. It's great.
No, well, good for you. You'd love to hang out with me because I don't fucking shut up.
Well, in
I
that
love it.
case, I have we do a lot of fun games here, Ralph.
All right.
We have one behind us here, which is called the What Is That Music game. It's very similar to Jeopardy, but we made it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
but we also have one that we
completely
do called Take It or Leave It. So I'm going to run through, I think I've got like 7 or 8 songs here. I'm going to run through them and just kind of get your input. Tell me if you take the song, meaning you like the song, leave it as in you just don't fucking want to hear it anymore.
And not telling you what kind of genre it is, just take it or leave it as in like it or don't like it.
Yep, like it or don't like it. You
Smash
got
or
it.
pass, basically.
Yep. Basically the tender of music.
Okay.
So we've got the Sweater Song Undone by Weezer.
Leave it. Don't like it. Never a huge fan of Weezer, to be honest with you. Overrated band.
There we go.
And they made fun of Van Halen and Whitesnake, so fuck them.
How about The Pretender by the Foo Fighters?
Great song. Love Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl's a golden get. Never happened. Got close twice, but it has not happened yet. And, which is sad, we had Taylor Hawkins booked. And then he obviously, you know, the chances of coming on now are slim to none.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. How about I Started a Joke by the Bee Gees?
You know what? Love it. Love the Faith No More cover even more, if you've ever heard it. I think the Bee Gees do not get the credit they deserve.
Agreed.
People don't realize how they span. I think they're one of the only bands to have a hit in 5 decades. You know, 5 decades across. And if you've never seen their doc, you should watch that documentary that came out about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
it's amazing. And I've seen him in Miami a couple times. You know, there's Gibb Park where they donated a park, and my brother lives out there, and so we've seen him like, you know, drive by. I'm like, oh shit, there goes fucking Maurice Gibb.
That's crazy, man. How about I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner?
You know, one of the best sing-along songs of all time. I mean, how could you not love that? For a while, was interesting about Foreigner, and I'm sorry if I'm giving long answers to everyone, but
no, please.
Foreigner at one point was made up of 80s rock dudes. The singer, who still is it, I think he stepped down recently, was the dude named Kelly Hansen from a band called Hurricane. The bass player was from Dokken, and the drummer was Jason Bonham. So that's when I got to see them, was with that. It was funny because it was like probably 15 years ago, maybe more, but it was like 3 or 4 guys that were roughly my age, and then 100-year-old dude that still owned the name Foreigner.
Yeah, we saw them. I forget who the singer was when we saw them. It was well after Lou Gramm left. But
It was probably Kelly Hansen. It probably was, because he's been in the band for a long time. Kelly was in a great fucking band called Hurricane. If you don't know them, look them up. He's a great singer. Great singer.
And how about Bleed It Out by Linkin Park?
You know, Linkin Park's a weird one. I feel like I really liked them when they started. And then I felt like I lost interest because it just sounded too much the same. And I kind of fell away. And then you had the hundreds of copycat bands that sounded very similar. And it lost its, like, I never listened to Linkin Park anymore. So, and if it's on radio, I probably am going to change the channel. I don't mean to be a dick. I loved them when they first came out. So I would pass on that one.
All right.
Sorry.
How about Alone by Heart?
I just watched the which if you've never seen this, you need to watch it after this. Heart doing Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven
I have not.
live at the induction ceremony for Led Zeppelin. So they're watching it, and Robert Plant is brought to tears. So if you've never watched that, you watch that and you will say everything Heart is sacred after that. It was unfucking believable. Unbelievable.
That's
and then
being
also
watched for sure.
they were on Family Guy once too.
Yes, they were.
Heart. Yeah. We had the head writer and executive producer of Family Guy on SDR not long ago. And I got to ask him every fucking Family Guy question I've ever had.
I forgot that you're such a big Family Guy guy.
Huge.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
I
Love
remember
Family
that
Guy.
episode.
Yeah.
You
Not only
were
Family Guy,
talking-
American Dad, Cleveland Show, and the Orville. I like everything he does. He's fucking great.
You were talking to the guy that plays the voice of Jesus.
The voice of Jesus. Yeah,
Yep, I remember that. Oh man. How about Alice in Chains, Them Bones?
Love everything else in Chains.
Yeah.
So they are, I mean, they're not really underrated, but I do feel of the holy grail of grunge music, people don't really think them first. They think Pearl Jam and Nirvana, and Stone Temple Pilots. But I think that Alice in Chains is at a different level. I've never heard a bad Alice in Chains song, and I just love them. And I think I would love to know what would have happened if he didn't kick the bucket, but I love that song.
Do you think that that the band's popularity is lower than those other bands because Lane Staley died so early?
It's very possible. Although what's his name? William's doing a good job, William Dufresne. I don't know if that's right. But he's great. He came on the show, and he's a cool dude. I just love, I love those acoustic EPs are so good. And Nutshell might be the best song ever written.
Yep.
It's fucking unbelievable. And somebody that was on the show did a cover of Them Bones. Who the fuck was it? That was just on the show. They did a really good cover. Fuck me. I can't remember it. It was a rock band that came in studio and they got accolade from doing that cover. And I can't remember. Whatever. I'm sorry, whoever that was, guys. I apologize.
Well, you had Madam Mayhem on the other
Great.
day.
Yeah.
And that song that they did in studio, I was listening to it, and I'll be honest, I wasn't super into it at first. So I knew that you said they were a metal band, so I looked up that song. Completely different.
Yeah, the actual studio version is crazy.
It's crazy, and it's so heavy.
Yeah, and she didn't remember kissing me, which was fucking hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, it's great. It's funny is that I knew that story going in, and logically a normal person was like, well, I'm not going to talk about this. It's fucking embarrassing. But I'm like, well, Jay's going to love this story. So I will tell this embarrassing story about her not remember kissing me. So it's great.
And then the last one on this list is You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates. Oh, I mean, everything Hall & Oates. I have been trying to get them on SDR forever. John Oates is doing a bunch of TikToks now. I'm like, dude, you can go on TikTok and you can come on my fucking show. But they would be a holy grail to get them on the show. And it's funny is that a constant misunderstanding is that they are not Hall & Oates. No album are they called Hall & Oates. It's Daryl Hall and John Oates.
John Oates.
We just decided to truncate it, but they know they're real fans if they refer to them as Daryl Hall and John Oates.
So that was the take it or leave it game.
I think I took most of it. I only left 2.
Yeah,
right?
So this one is the fun one right here. So my lovely, beautiful wife, Lindsay, here is going to be our Alex Trebek for the night. This is the What Is That Music game. We've got 4 categories. You can't really see this far one here, but it's SDR facts.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Lindsay, is it a real Nirvana shirt or is it a post-market Nirvana shirt?
Oh, I don't know. Probably post-market.
Yeah.
Oh, not as
Yeah.
cool. Not as
No,
cool.
I
We're
know.
94 babies, so everything.
Yeah.
was
Oh, he was dead
post-market
already.
for
He
us.
was dead already. Yeah, but it could have been a
that's true.
hand-me-down or a vintage.
Yeah.
You could have bought it
I
at a vintage store.
do have an original Kiss shirt from 73.
Oh, that's awesome. See, those are cool as
Plus my
shit.
dad's. So
I was at a store and they had an original Ramones T-shirt that was from like their first tour, and they wanted $500 for it.
Oh,
And
wow.
it wasn't my size because I'm a double X. I'm 6'5", but you know, it still was like, Jesus Christ, you should have hold on to your T-shirts. Anyway, I'm sorry. I
no,
can't read.
you're right.
Let me see if I can make my screen bigger because I can only read the first category.
If not,
It's
I was
okay.
gonna
I
go
can't
ahead
even read
and-
the first one.
I'll go ahead and read them to you. We have Music 101. This is going to be basic music knowledge. We have Finish the Lyric, which explains itself, and then Name 3 songs, which is basically just there's an artist, and then you got to name 3 songs by that
Like it.
artist. And then SDR facts.
So now this works like Jeopardy in the
Yeah.
sense that I pick a category and an amount.
Yep.
Yes. So
All right.
just like Jeopardy, but it's not Jeopardy.
Right.
Correct.
So exactly Jeopardy.
Yes.
So we'll call it Schmepperdy.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And is it a coin toss or am I going first?
Nope, you're the guest, man. You,
You
go
go
first.
first.
All right. And am I playing against you?
All 3 of us. So it'll be me.
Oh, 3. That's right.
Taylor,
There's 3.
and
Yeah,
you.
there's 3. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really bad at games. So
Okay.
just warning you.
I will be ballsy and start Music 101 40.
Oh, there we go.
all right. Presto means to play blank.
I have no fucking idea. Wow. Am I supposed to, I have to guess, or if I don't,
No,
does it
you can pass it.
I'm going to pass it. I have no fucking idea. I'm not going to buzz in on that.
Taylor, do you know it?
You said Presto.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna take a guess. And it's like it's not fast, it's like light and fast. Like you just go. Is that right? No.
Oh, you're like kind of close. I'm gonna give it to her. It means very fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Very fast.
You know what's funny? I thought you said meant to play what? Oh, I guess fast.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought it
sorry.
meant like a
Means
specific,
blank. Yeah.
you know, a specific type of instrument. Like, oh, presto is to play the banjo.
Mhm.
Okay.
What?
I got you.
Yeah, it's like that's why I was so confused. But okay, I'll allow it.
All right, Taylor, that switches it over to you, buddy. Pick whichever one you want.
Oh. All right. I'll finish the lyrics for 20.
Oh boy. Straddle
no.
the line in blank and blank. So it's a 2-worder. Straddle the line in blank and blank. She ain't gonna get this because I know what she
Hey, I don't know.
Straddle the line.
Straddle the line.
I will say it is a rhyming, like stanza or whatever you want to call it, line.
I instantly think of Love Isn't Always on Time, but I know that's wrong. So I'm gonna pass that one.
I have a guess. I
Guess
think
away.
I think I know the song. Give me a second. Is there a time limit on this?
No, you're good.
I'm gonna go with Hungry Like the Wolf, and it's Discord and Rhyme.
It is. It is for 20 points.
Wow.
There you go, man.
Pow!
I can't write sideways.
All you, man.
So now I pick.
Yep.
Let's do SDR facts for 20. I better.
You
know
should have
this.
went 40.
Well,
So
that
these
fucking 40
are-
scared the shit out of me. So
These are SDR facts, but they're not your show facts. These are sex, drugs, and rock and roll facts.
right, okay. Fair.
This famous Motown legend was murdered by his father in 1984.
Who is Marvin Gaye?
That is correct. His dad was only sentenced to probation.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
sad fucking
Yeah.
story. His father was jealous of him and killed
Yep.
him. It's fucking terrible.
He was 44.
That's awful.
Wow.
Yeah, he came back with Sexual Healing, which was a huge hit, and his father was upset that his son had a career again and fucking killed him. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I guess
Oh
I'm
my
feeling good
goodness.
now. I'll do SDR facts for 40. Boom.
There we
Yeah.
go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Prince and Tom Petty both overdosed on this extremely potent synthetic opioid. His audio cut out.
Oh no, I'm trying to think
Oh,
what it
there you
is. Ah, I don't know it. I know it's not fentanyl, so that's the only one I can think of. I'm going to think fentanyl. Is it fentanyl?
It is fentanyl.
Oh shit! I thought it wasn't fentanyl.
And they
some
were
reason-
both using it for pain from injuries that they had.
Fuck! I thought it wasn't fentanyl. I don't know why. I thought I had something else. But good, I'll take it.
Wow. Dang.
So we're gonna lose.
Let's do. What's the third category?
Name 3 songs.
All right, let's do 40. Feeling strong.
Ooh.
Name 3 songs from Soundgarden.
Jesus Christ, Would you have every song listed there?
No.
No, I put like 10.
Jesus Christ Pose on there.
I mean, I
song.
know that song, so I would give it to you.
Outshined, Burden in My Hand.
Yep. There you
Funny, can't list. There's probably 50 Soundgarden songs. I got to see Soundgarden once and Chris Cornell once, so I got lucky.
That's
Let's
awesome.
let's name 3 songs again with 30. And if I don't get, it doesn't go by who buzzes in first. It's
Nope.
I'm
go.
controlling it. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all right.
Name 3 songs by Alice in Chains.
There we go.
Nutshell, Them Bones, and Wood.
Oh, such a great song, Wood.
I'm killing the shit. Let's do finish the lyrics for 10.
My heart is like an open blank.
Book?
Not book.
All right, I'm out. Do I lose points for that wrong guess?
No.
All right, so now who goes to?
I know Taylor doesn't know it.
Let me think about it. What
I
are
mean,
you
that's
assuming?
probably, by the way, a lot of lyrics. But if you Google,
It's one
my
word.
heart is like, all
It's
right.
one word.
My heart is like an open door.
That's what he said. No.
I know I said book.
Oh, book. No, not door.
Oh.
This is
Wait,
Vagina?
okay, hang
Is it
on.
vagina?
Can you tell me who it's by?
That's cheating.
Are you sure? I don't think
Yeah.
it is. We make the rules. This isn't
I'm
Jeopardy.
going to give you a hint. Your mother that you share is going to be real mad if you don't get this question right.
I'm out. I'm not allowed to guess again. So,
So it's by Bon Jovi.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have
My
no
heart
idea.
is like an open.
casket.
Giving up.
No
giving
idea.
up. My heart is like
Giving
an
up.
open highway.
Oh, that's like a later.
Oh.
Open.
Oh,
highway.
oh.
Yes.
Like Frankie
Late
said, I
Bon
did
Jovi.
it my way.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Great
suck.
song.
Yeah.
Well, that leaves it back to you, man.
That was a
Whatever
hard.
you
That was a
want.
hard one because there's no inflection. If you would have said, "My heart is like a,"
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sing it a little.
what's that for? Well, I'm not doing finish the lyrics at all anymore. Let's go with music 101 10.
10. When thinking of tempo, moderato means you are playing in what way?
Moderato. This is a music 101?
Mhm.
No fucking idea.
I guess college 101.
Yeah.
You want me to jump in and steal it?
Yeah, I mean you're the trumpet player here, so
Moderato, I'm pretty sure, is a moderate tempo.
Yes.
I mean, that was gonna be my fucking guess, but I figured that was too easy.
You gotta guess.
All right,
now,
Taylor.
now
So
Taylor's
me?
on the fucking
Oh.
board.
Oh, I stole the show. All right, I'm gonna do music 101 for 30.
You're a trumpet player? It seems like a cheat.
I am.
And he plays guitar, so it's all a cheat.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I host, because I
Yeah.
never win.
On my best day, I'm a terrible guitarist.
Me
I can
too.
sort of play, kinda. Jay always makes fun of me because they say, "What? I sort of play guitar. Does that not make you a guitarist?" I can hold.
No, I
bass-
think it does. I can
Yeah.
sort of play a lot of instruments, and I
Yeah.
count them.
I mean, I can, hold some basic chord shapes, and it doesn't sound like shit.
yeah.
And I know a couple
Yeah.
of songs. How is that not
I mean,
sort of a
That makes
guitar
you a
in my
guitarist?
guitar
book.
player.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
What is a tune that complements a melody when played at the same time?
A
Oh,
harmony.
It is a harmony, Taylor. Good job.
I would have known that.
me too.
Oh,
All right,
All
buddy,
right.
it's all you.
Now we need Taylor to do a finish the lyrics, so she'll fucking bail out. On it.
right.
I mean, I don't know. They're hard. I'm really bad at remembering songs without the music.
Hmm.
We're gonna do music 101 for 20.
That's
Ah.
what she
We're
knows.
gonna finish it off.
To play a chord, you have to play at least this many notes.
3.
No, it's
No.
2. It's 2.
It is 2. You
Oh,
stole it. It is 2.
You got it. You stole it. Really?
Power chords, baby. They give me 2 notes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's
I
literally
know.
teaching a girl how to play guitar and literally
Yeah.
just taught her that.
Yeah.
Um,
Pow Zoom. All right, so I'm going to go SDR Facts 10.
What famous frontman was arrested and received a felony charge for flashing in 1969?
Whoa. I have no fucking clue. Let me guess. I'm going to go. Do I know anybody? That's 69. Lou Reed?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was worth a guess.
I have no idea.
Iggy
I didn't
Pop?
know
not a
either.
chance.
Iggy Pop?
No, that would be a good guess though, but no. It is Jim Morrison from The Doors.
Oh, that makes so
Oh, that
much
makes
sense.
sense.
Oh yeah.
He
We had,
received 6
we-
months, but never served.
We had Robbie Krieger from The Doors on the SDR show. That was fucking
Mhm.
great. That was really cool.
Yeah, wasn't Jay not able to get there?
I think Jay was on that one.
Was he on that one?
Yeah, he was on that one. Was that he didn't want to miss that. Like we had to.
Oh
certain
yeah,
ones-
that's right.
The one he got mad at me for because I never thought in a million years he would be a fan was the guys that sing Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Oh yeah.
He was so into it.
Yeah, that's a great band too, Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're great.
Still you, sir. That's all you.
Oh, I thought it was okay. So now let's go with name 3 songs 10.
Name 3 songs by the Dire Straits.
Romeo and Juliet.
Hmm?
I Want My MTV is called Money for Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the fucking other one? Wow, my brain is farting. That's 2. They have so many good songs, Dire Straits. God damn it, Ralph. Come on. Salt in the Swing. Boom.
Yep.
Salt in the Swing. Good song.
Great song.
Mark Knopfler, underrated guitarist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Oh,
that
and
whole
Walk of
song
Life
is
was
like-
another one, right? That's another good one. You do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
walk.
Mm-hmm.
You do
Yep.
the walk of life. All right, sorry. I guess I'll do. I'll sweep the category of name 3.
Name 3 songs by Iron Maiden.
Oh, Run to the Hills, Wasted Years, and let's do I want to do a deeper one. I think those are too easy. It's a good one. Let's pick one from Power Slave. How's that?
That's a good
Sounds
song.
good to me.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think you really like it.
No, I like that song. I was thinking
Sound
Trooper
convincing.
Trooper's
I
great
was-
too.
though. Yeah, I love that song. Trooper is a great song, but it's not really a deep cut though.
Yeah, I wanted to pick one that wasn't obvious. I think Power Slave's slightly
You
less
wanted to
obvious.
pick one that wasn't on my card.
So you went by my I must
I
not
just
be lying.
assumed
Yeah.
he would tell me
It's-
if it
yeah,
was
it's a good
wrong.
song.
I don't know.
Let's do SDR Facts for 30.
Name 3 of the 27 club musicians that died at the age of 27.
Well, you mentioned one already, Jim Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
I think Janis Joplin.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go with I'm guessing it's the guy that's on your shirt. Is that right? Was he in there too?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he is. Okay, so those 3.
Very good. Also, Robert Johnson, Brian Jones, Ron McKernan, and Amy Winehouse. That's not all of them, but that's a lot. of
Kurt
them.
was 27, right? That's
Yep.
cool. Yeah, all right. That's funny. I think there's no way you guys can even come close.
No, there's
He's not even
there's
on
not
the
a
board.
chance.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
normal way that this game goes down, does one person dominate like this, or should I feel special?
It's usually
should
it's
feel
usually
special.
Oh,
It's usually
okay.
him.
Not a chance. You should feel special.
me.
I'm gonna bail. I know I'm gonna fuck up these, but let's do finish the lyrics for 30. I'm not gonna get it. Try and sing it a little bit.
I've been thinking of a new direction that goes with the dictation of it But I have to say, I've been thinking about my own blank.
Erection. No. I don't know it. I don't know it.
I don't know this song either. New Direction.
I've been thinking. Oh yeah, I've been thinking of a new direction.
But I have to say
Thing.
that I've been thinking about my
And
own.
my own protection.
There you go.
Yeah, boom.
What song
that right?
that?
What's love got
What's
to do
love
with
got to
Tina
do with it?
Turner?
Oh,
Tina
Tina.
Turner.
Oh.
Got to do. I can't believe I got that. Wow. I've been thinking of my. All right. let's
Oh
go.
man, clearing the category.
Oh my god.
Here it goes.
Good luck, because this one has 5 words that you have to guess.
Fuck.
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance,
Oh,
well,
son of a bitch.
Your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, that's a safety dance, right?
Yeah.
Don't dance, and if they don't dance. What's the fucking line of that song? You may not know. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance. Ah, fuck. I can't think of it right now. Jesus. I don't know it. Go ahead. Take
Can
it.
we steal?
Steal.
Is it?
Then they're no friends of mine.
Oh, you sack of shit.
technically she's wrong on 1 word.
Well, they're no friends
Oh.
of mine.
Oh, well,
Harley
they're
got
no
some
friends of
measly
mine. Wow,
40
how did I
points.
Yeah,
fucking
look at that.
how
Ah.
did I bail on the
40
easiest
points.
one? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Wow.
All right, final round, final question.
So now we could bet all the marbles if I want.
You sure can.
All right, I'm
you-
going. Well, what's the topic?
the topic is concert.
And
What are the scores?
Taylor's at 80, Harley is at 40, and Ralph is at 270.
So
Oh, you got it.
I mean, if I go for all of it, I could lose, right? If I'm saying
you could.
270,
I always go all.
I'm
That's
going. Let me do it this way. I want to do it where so if she wins, she bets or she goes to 160, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I bet, is my math right? If I bet 91, then if she gets it right, she'd win,
Yeah.
right? So that's a fair way to do it.
All
So
right.
if I bet it, if
Sure.
I bet it all, and she gets, so it only works if I get it wrong and she gets it right.
What's the category again?
Concert.
So I'm gonna do 91 because then if I get it right, because she has to get it right. Because if I get it wrong, am I right? Is that math right? That I think
Yeah.
my math's
Yeah,
right.
probably.
all
Yeah,
right,
you're
so-
right.
Sure.
All right, let's
I
do
know
I
what
have
it
a
is.
calculator. Oh my god.
It relies on her to get it right. What I'm saying.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
okay. All
And
right.
then what? But what you have to do is bet it all because
Oh,
then
yeah.
that way. Because what do you have,
Yeah.
Harley?
40.
I've got 40. I
So
am.
here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. This gives everybody a chance. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Look at
Let's-
you
let's
playing
do it.
fair.
So
Okay.
this means that if Harley gets it right and we both get it wrong, Harley will win.
Yes.
But if you get it right and Harley gets it right, you will win.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
it
one
only
of us
works.
have to get it right.
Right. If I get it right,
Yeah.
I was going to win anyway. So this is a fair way to do it. Gives
No,
No,
everybody
yeah,
a
this
shot.
is great. Yeah. Yeah. We just have to make it to where Harley doesn't win.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
so Harley's betting all. Taylor, what's your bet?
She's gonna
Oh.
bet it all too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to do it in a way where there's a chance that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
All right. What is the largest attendance at a rock concert so far ever?
Oh fuck.
In the United States or in the world?
In the world.
The United
It might
States.
have also been United States. I don't remember what. I
There's the
looked up.
one in California. That was the one in California. Not the download. You guys have a guess?
Are you looking for a number or a venue?
Venue / person specifically, not number.
Oh.
Venue.
Wait a
slash
minute.
Artist.
Maybe it was the Moscow thing. That was huge too, wasn't it? The fucking Stairway to Heaven, Highway to Hell, Moscow Peace Festival. That was like one of the biggest concerts ever.
I'm gonna say, and it's not a festival, right? It's like an actual.
we were thinking the same thing because I was going to say the same thing that you're
I
about
mean,
to
it's
say.
not considered a festival, but it was a thing where a lot of people gathered because it was a special time.
There's no way it's Woodstock.
No, it's not Woodstock.
No.
Camping. It could be the Queen thing also.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was Live Aid.
But Live Aid, it's weird because I think if your only counts, if you count all the satellites of where the other concert venues were. So I don't consider that an answer. That's not right. If it's Live Aid, I'd say that's wrong.
I'm going to say Lollapalooza.
Randomly?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Moscow Peace Festival.
Okay.
Do I also have to? Oh, okay. You said it's not a festival.
I locked my answer in, so I'm Googling this to see here.
Is it something that you and Harley have been to?
No.
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 I don't know.
I'm Googling it to see. All right, I have an answer here, so we'll see if you're right.
I hope it's the right thing. I hope it's the same.
Wow. If this
I just took the basic question that popped up when Google came up first.
All right. Well, I just looked. I see the answer. And it's crazy.
Yeah, that was my reaction too. I was like, no way.
Let's see if you're right. Let's see. So lock in your answer, Taylor.
I don't have an answer. I got to think about it.
Say Coachella.
Is it Coachella?
No,
It's not
go ahead and say Coachella.
I'll say Coachella because I don't know.
Okay. So,
I mean, all three of you are wrong. So
yeah. What do you have?
I have the 94/95 New Year's Eve concert by Rod Stewart and Copacabana.
Yeah, 3.54
Florida.
million people.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
crazy.
Really?
Like
Wow.
Rod
I would have
Stewart?
never guessed that.
All of
No.
those people came to hear Maggie May played 5 times.
That's nuts. But the important thing is we all got it wrong, which means I won.
That's right.
That is the important thing.
Oh man.
Wait, if we all bet, does that put us all at 0?
No, because I
Not
didn't
him.
bet it all.
didn't bet
I
it
bet
all.
enough that
Yeah.
only made sense if one of you
Oh,
got it right.
that's right.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot.
That's
Oh,
what I
we
did.
suck.
Ralph is
smarter.
the winner.
Yeah, that's why I
Who's the
hedged my
winner?
bets that if I got it wrong, the only way it worked was if one of you got it right.
So
Oh yeah, there was not.
That's crazy. 3 point. Who counted that?
Mhm.
That's
yeah,
terrible.
right.
I mean, ticket sales, that's the only thing I would figure.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nuts.
incredible.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
Wow, that would not have been a guess of mine.
No,
No.
that would have been
It's
not,
not
in my
even
top
close.
50 guesses.
Right.
Yeah, that's so random.
Weird. And it's good that we both got the same answer, so it wasn't some nonsense. I Googled it, and
Mhm.
that was the first thing that came up.
So Ralph, I have one final question for you, and then we'll kind of
Will I open for Rod Stewart? And the next time, he
Yeah,
says it-
exactly. You knew it.
Yeah.
Your show, SDR show. I know the concept of the show. You know, you had never done drugs before, and the idea was, wouldn't it be funny if I try a drug a year? And my question is, have you ever been worried that any of those drugs might be something you kind of develop a major addiction to, or?
So honestly, that wasn't the genesis of the show.
Mhm,
The genesis of the show was Jay asked me to do a podcast with him, right?
mhm.
And I gave the shittiest response in the world, which was, keep in mind, this is 8 years ago. Podcasting is for people that can't do radio. I'm doing radio. So thank you, but no thank you. And it's like a year late goes by and I read all the shit about podcasts. So a year later, back on Shiprock, I said, dude, I'll do a podcast. Let's do a podcast. So I already had the logo done. I owned the website because it was going to be a morning radio show. That when I was
wow.
doing radio, they offered me a morning show. I pitched the concept of, keep in mind at the time I was 30, where I would go out and party at night, not drugs because I didn't do drugs, but go out and party. And then whoever was still with me at 5:30 in the morning was going to come do the show with me. And we would talk about what happened that night. That was the idea. I figured I could do it for a year
Mhm.
before I died, and it would get me a lot of press, right? Then they told me what they offered me, and I'm like, financially, and it was dog shit, so I didn't do it.
Mhm.
But the logo and the URL sat on my hard drive for, I don't know, 4 years, right? And then when we decided to do the podcast together, Jay says, what are we going to call it? And I just sent them the logo.
Right.
And he's like, I'm in, let's do it. Because to me, who's not going to click on a show called Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll? It just made sense. And on the first episode, I said to him, I have an idea. let's each share our experience with the first time we had sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Our first concert, our first drug. And that's the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Once it started going, at one point I said jokingly, if we ever break 1 million listeners collectively, not, per episode, because we don't get 1 million per episode,
Right.
but we do pretty. But once we do that, if we break 1 million, I will try a drug on the show. That was the joke. And then it broke 1 million. And then I thought nobody would remember that because in radio, things don't live forever. It happens once. We started getting inundated with people saying, well, what the fuck, Ralph? You said you're going to do a drug. So we settled on edibles, and that was the first drug I did. And I passed out. If there's a clip of it where the only reason why my head didn't hit the table was because the mic was here. And so my head went like that, and I didn't pass out. And that turned into, why don't we do a drug a year? And so 5 years in a row, we did that. But then the last 2, during COVID, we didn't. The last one was right before I did Coke. And now we have about 5 comedians and rock stars that want to come in and do a drug with us. And I think it's going to be Whippets with
TJ Miller.
TJ Miller, Jelly Roll, the singer of what's that fucking band? They're a cool rock band. I can't think of a name right now, but another rock band, and then 2 or 3 other people that are escaping my mind right now. We're just going to set up where we're all there, and we're all just going to do fucking Whippets like jackasses.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
And I do think though, like, when I did Coke, I was 50.
Right.
And a friend of mine who was the singer of Quiet Riot, Kevin Dubrow, he died from cocaine at 50. And I was about to do this, and I legitimately thought to myself, well, if I die, boy, will this episode go viral. And boy, will people be talking about this forever. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it, But what's funny is my mom, she shares everything I post. Like, she doesn't care. So the new episode came out, and she shared it on her Facebook. And then all my friends like, why would you share? And my mother called me so mad at me. Why would you do that? Anyway.
Oh, that's too funny. And then the last question that we ask everybody is, the show is called the Hook and Bridge Podcast. The idea behind the show is, I'm a musician, Taylor's a musician, we're brother and sister. I'm the hook of our life, Taylor's the bridge. I'm the entertainment, the thing that keeps everybody coming, and Taylor's that nuance that brings everything back around. To you, what's the most important part of a song that you listen to? Do you prefer a good hook in a song, or are you more of like the bridge and the instrumental changes?
So the interesting thing is this. First, let me ask you this. What is your age difference? Curious.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years. That's a little too old. The only reason why, like, if it was like 3 or 4 years, then high school's great because you date all of her friends, and all her friends think, oh, your older brother's so cute, blah, blah, blah. But at 7 years, it's not going to happen. Anyway, I have a long-winded answer, shocking to that, which is hook songs you love right away, but they fade. Songs that are a little more technical or complicated or involved, you may not like right away, but those will stay with you a lot longer. So like one of my favorite songs of all time is Queensryche's Eyes of a Stranger, and it's not really a hooky song, but most Queensryche songs are not that hooky. But they're that's the band that I fucking love more than any band, because it was a little complicated. It was a little more involved. So they stayed with me way longer. But I love both. I love to be spoon-fed hooky songs. I drive my staff crazy by singing just the hook of a song all day long, every day. And it's always a different song.
That's literally what I do.
Shannon hates it, drives her crazy. But and then they try and get a different song in my head by playing other songs in the background, right? But I love both of them. Like, to me, there's only 2 types of music, good and bad. And I could find something I like in every fucking genre. Right. And that's the truth. I love everything. There's so many things that I love musically. I would never want to limit it to that. So I have that. My answer is different parts for different reasons.
different strokes for different folks.
Yes, exactly. So sorry not commit to an answer, but that's my answer.
That's okay.
Oh man, well, it's been an absolute privilege to have you on the show, man. It's been fantastic hanging with you.
And by the way, I give you credit. You did what I do, which is just fucking DM someone. Why the fuck? What? By the way, all my dates are that way. Every girl I've taken on a date in the past 5 years has been from DMing them and seeing what happens.
So
That's how we
you
met.
slide in some
That's it.
DMs.
I have a T-shirt that I printed, and it says it has a. See if I can find it. I'm not going to find it, but hold on a second.
Please
here.
say
Give
it's
me-
a picture of a slide and then it says DMs on
on the
it.
bottom. On the bottom.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
Oh,
god.
that's
Hold
so
on.
funny.
1 second here. Give me 1 second. Let's
Oh.
see. Give me 1 second. I'm seeing if I can find it. Yeah, I have it here. There we go. And let me open image. Hold on. We kind of save image as. Okay, I'm going to send this to you right now. Let's see. Can I put this in the chat? Do they let you send?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So
I mean,
I'm
I don't
gonna-
really know how all this stuff works anyway, so
Lindsay will have to do it.
I know.
Let's see here.
Go to chat.
Hold on. I know it's not very. You can edit this part out while I'm looking. Where did I save it? Save image as. There it goes. Oh, it's gonna be a weird fucking file. Come on now. 1 second.
hey
Here,
man,
I'll
I
just
got
send you-
nothing but time. I just don't want to
Here.
use up yours.
Here we go. This will be easier.
I'm just vibing in it.
There we go. Click that link.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that's great.
That's
Oh, that's
funny.
so funny.
Oh, I love it.
So I created this website years ago for just when we had stupid ideas to sell T-shirts, and I made that one and just wore it on Instagram. And everyone said, "Where the fuck did you get that shirt?" And I just would send them the link, and no one knew they were buying my shirt. You know,
Yeah,
I-
right.
That's smart.
I mean, that's one
Yeah.
thing
That
that
is
us
really
doing this
smart.
show, we come up with a lot of great T-shirt ideas.
I mean,
I
so
have a list of t-shirt ideas.
my big thing is to just always just do. So,
Mhm.
oh, I lost you guys for a second. There we go. So I put out this book last year
Yeah.
because everybody was asking me, how did I lose so much weight? I lost 80 pounds.
hmm
I gained a lot of weight when my dad died and I got depressed and I gained 80 pounds and I lost now 70 of it. But the book is the 100% guaranteed guide to weight loss and fitness. It's a 200-page book. The first page says eat less. Second page says work out more. And then the rest of the book is blank.
Oh my
my
god.
god, I
I
love
love
it.
that.
I sold thousands. It went to number 33 on Amazon.
You're about to sell one more, man, because
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's such a
Two
stupid
more. I think I'm
idea.
gonna go buy one.
But so
That's
many
so
times
funny.
people come up with ideas and that's where it ends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, just fucking do it. So I went and found an online publisher. It cost me nothing. When they print them, when someone orders them, they print it and send it out. I make
Mhm.
less, but what the fuck do I care?
Right.
You are Nike's favorite person.
Yeah,
Just do it.
I'm a big
Just
advocate
do
of
it.
it.
That's
so
great.
It's a stock photo. Found it online. Cost me nothing.
that's
Oh my
that's
God.
so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So what do you want to plug, man? What do you got going on? I
I'm
know
very
you're a
easy.
busy
Follow me
guy.
everywhere at I am Ralph Sutton. I believe in social symmetry. The
Mhm.
SDR show comes out twice a week. The Good Sugar podcast comes out once a week. Just listen anywhere. I don't care. And Gas Digital Network, as well as where I'm opening up a first location of Good Sugar. A
Mhm.
store is opening in the last week of September, first week of October on 3rd and 69th. It's a raw vegan store. I'm not raw or vegan, but it is a raw vegan store. And the whole thing there is a socially conscious footprint. No single-use plastics. Everything is reusable, and you get a discount if you bring in a glass bottle, as opposed to us giving you one. So it's
Oh,
just
that's
Oh,
trying to be a little
awesome.
socially conscious.
Saving the turtles. I love it.
Yeah. Try to save something.
Yeah,
That's incredible, man.
it is.
For us, it's follow us at Hook and Bridge Podcast on Instagram, and then our email is hookandbridgepodcast@gmail.com for any inquiries on anything you want to be on the show. Got comments, concerns, questions, we're over there. And definitely check out our YouTube page. We're gonna post this video up on
Yes.
YouTube, and
Oh,
we
I'm
come out
so
with new
excited.
episodes every Monday. Definitely stay in touch, man. I mean, it's been incredible to have you on the show. I love your
No
network.
worries. I
love
give you all
everything
the
about
props
it.
in the world. I like what you do. I'm a big fan of doing what you do. Just get out there, do your show. I like the games. I like the shtick. I like that it's 2 girls and a guy. It works out. You know, yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Awesome, man. Well, again, thank you so much for being on the show, man. If you ever want to come back on, let me know.
Thank you. I'll come and humiliate you guys in your own game again next time.
You got
Yeah,
it.
I love it. You should play every single game we have.
All right, guys, be good.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.